今シーズン MLB で活躍するベストバイ選手たち。シーズン途中での加入にもかかわらず、ホセ・イグレシアスやマシュー・ボイドなどチームの勝利に貢献する選手が続々登場。彼らの活躍を詳しく紹介している番組を日本語翻訳でお届けいたします。それではご覧ください。
Tommy Pham, it feels like he's played for 9 teams this year. He was not on a big league roster at the beginning of the season. Look, as most teams played for in the postseason, the Royals are now his 5th. But he's actually part of a growing trend this October. I'm calling these guys the best buys. Jose Iglesias signed a minor league contract with the Mets in December, made his season debut May 31st, almost 2 months into the season. Yuli Gurriel was with the Braves. They never brought him up. They went instead and got Gio Urshela to play third base. He was traded to the Royals after they got Urshela, and now he's playing first base for the Royals in playoffs. Tommy Pham, minor league deal with the White Sox, traded to the Cardinals, then off waivers to the Royals. Crazy, right? And then you got Donovan Solano, signed a minor league deal with the Padres in April, made his season debut May 6th. These are my best buys, headlined by the left-hander that started the game for the Guardians. Game 2, he made his debut August 13th, coming back from Tommy John. This is wild. And of course, David Peralta, a minor league deal with the Padres May 18th, made his debut May 22nd. I'm calling these guys my best buys. It is a trend. Of those, who do you think is the best buy of the bunch?
Matthew Boyd. Think about this. 8 starts, 39 2/3 innings before this start today. And you're trusting a lot. He gave the Guardians what they needed, right? They have a strong powerhouse bullpen. They weren't looking for length, what the Tigers were doing, looking for Skubal. Kept the game in control, 4 2/3 scoreless, turned it over to that bullpen. If you're Stephen Vogt, he did exactly what you wanted him to do.
And you thought he was the best buy. Who do you think's the best buy?
I think it's a clear choice of Jose Iglesias. When you think about a guy who was part of the entire culture shift of a city going into this moment, when he came up May 31st, one of the best hitters in the game. In regards of average, been part of the entire culture shift over there. Big hits, one of the best in the game with 2 strikes. You put runners in scoring position, huge hits for the Mets. Leading up to this point, I feel like any big situation that Jose Iglesias comes up in right now, he's coming through for the team, and the entire roster is feeding off of his energy.
And that OMG song is actually catchy.
It is.
I listened to it in the ride going home at night. It's a good song. The guy I think is the best buy is really overlooked. He's been overlooked his entire career. It's David Peralta of the San Diego Padres. This guy's life and career is wild. At the age of 17, he was signed by the Cardinals as a left-handed pitcher. He was released after 2 shoulder surgeries at the age of 21. Do you know who sat across from him at the table in the minor leagues? Johnson City had to tell him that. Some minor league guy in the system for the Cardinals named Mike Schilt. You don't think Mike Schilt remember that conversation? He became a position player in the Diamondbacks organization, had a terrific run, and Mike Schilt talked A.J. Preller into bringing him into the fold, knew how great of a leader he was, his maturity, grinds out at bats. And what did it end up resulting in? His first career postseason homer in Game 2 against the Dodgers. How cool is that? Mike Schilt was the guy that told him, we're releasing you as a pitcher. And remembered that and loved how he stuck to it, and his passion for the game brought him into the
That's
fold.
why you continue to put that uniform on. You just never know how your story is going to ride out. When you're sitting at the house in the offseason, you feel like no opportunities are coming, you keep working, you keep trying, you keep putting yourself out there, you keep being a great guy in the clubhouse.
Yes.
To keep a great reputation to where when different people come in certain positions, they think of you and say, you know what, we want to get this guy an opportunity because we need him in the postseason.
Talking about our best buys so far this October.
今シーズンの意外な主役をご存知ですか？メッツのホセ・イグレシアスに注目です。5月末の昇格以来、彼の存在感が際立っています。チームメイトを鼓舞する姿勢、2ストライクからの粘り強い打撃、そして何より重要な場面での活躍。イグレシアスの情熱はチーム全体に火をつけました。諦めないことの大切さを教えてくれています。今回の動画はここまでです。この動画が面白いと思っていただけましたらチャンネル登録、高評価お願いいたします。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。ご視聴ありがとうございました。